Hello, this is Jeffrey T. Fertiller. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Service Management Leadership. This video is the fourth in a series on how to document an ITIL process. It's something that is often done, but maybe not done as well as it could be, but in most cases, even if it's done by a consultant. And so this series is maybe from an organization's point of view, what to look for, or maybe you want to document your own. So this video, I want to talk about metrics. Aren't metrics fun? Maybe not to everybody, but they are to me. And so let's first talk about critical success factors. These are what must happen, what must be in place for our process to be successful. A nice easy one is all changes have to go through our ITSM tool. All changes must be approved appropriately per process. Aren't those easy ones? Oh, they're easy to put, but we need to make sure that we define them as critical success factors. And then we have key performance indicators. These are based off of our critical success factors, CSFs. And so we have other videos on critical success factors and KPIs, but we need to define these. And so you can look at these other videos and see more detail. But if we're documenting a process, we need to know what success looks like. We need to know how these metrics will show us how we're doing. KPIs, they'll say, what's the health of our process? And so that's very valuable. And so let's talk about KPIs. Every KPI that's listed in your process documentation needs to have a name, a description, how it's calculated. Isn't that big? Because if we have mean time to restore service for an incident management KPI, don't you think we need to say this is how it's calculated, just so everybody can be on the same page? Sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? How about time range? This is the part that most people struggle with. Do we want our metrics to be weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually, whatever it is? We need to define it in our process documentation and calculate it based upon that. And we also need to, lastly, document how this KPI relates to a critical success factor. If we're saying that all incidents must go through our ITSM tool, must be recorded in order for our process to be successful, maybe we need to know not only which ones aren't, but which groups are not performing that way, which ones do we need to help coach a little bit more, which groups are succeeding in categorizing their changes, prioritizing them, all that fun stuff. But we need to define, think of a hierarchy. We have a critical success factor, and we have other videos for most of the processes on what these could look like. And then we want to base our KPIs off of that and make sure there's a defined relationship between this KPI. It helps us understand the health of this process in supporting this critical success factor. This is Jeffrey T. Fertiller. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. Please like or share the video, subscribe to our channel, leave me feedback below, or connect with me on LinkedIn. I'd appreciate it. And I hope you have a great, great day. Bye.